Hello, welcome back to Wrestling in Mom's Basement. This is going to be the weekly review shows for Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live, NXT, and NXT UK for the week of January
7th.
I, of course, am Patrick Young. This gentleman to my right is my co-host, Joe Venuto.
The Monday Night Raw kicked off with a big fight in the back between Seth Rollins and Lashley with the wrestlers, agents. There might have been an Asian wrestler and referees trying to break it up. And then that lasted maybe like less than 5 seconds. Then John Cena came out. Arizona Rumble, Drew McIntyre came out to interrupt. Then him, Lashley, Cena, Dean, and Seth and Finn got into a brawl and set up a 6-man tag team match.
Yeah. Six-man tag team match. Holla holla. Yeah, the match was fine. It was pretty hot open to the show.
Yeah.
The crowd was really into it, and they were really into the match. But again, it was just your normal 6-man tag to start up the show.
Yeah, minus Seth's hot spurt once he got hot tagged. With the outside moonsault to the outside and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, a normal 30-minute match is sort of Raw almost. I won't say it's exactly normal.
It was okay.
It was the best match on the show. Or the hottest match on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the best match on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree to that it's the best match on the show, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good hot match, open the show. They tried as hard as they can. I think to fight off the national championship game to start off. That's why they start off the way they did. Seth pinned Dean, was just to continue the feud to start the main event to later in the night. And then Seth vs. Lashley also continued. I haven't seen in these type of mixed tags and 6-man tags. It's probably a good idea. Since he hasn't been around in a while to wrestle alone, probably a singles match yet.
Yeah, and just in case if he has any ring rust.
Yeah, so it's a solid match, but we're going to start our roll to the show. Then Hogan came out with his Mean Gino Mania shirt, which is on Pro Wrestling Tees, and also the shirt that Mean Gene had back in the 80s when Hogan was training him, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty classy promo from WWE and Hogan. No mention of Hogan's past or whatever, if you weren't expecting that.
Because it doesn't need to be mentioned on TV for the 18th time. Hogan's back, deal with it. If you don't like it, nobody's going to tell you to like it. Jesus, it's over with. It doesn't need to be addressed on TV. Terry doesn't have to come out. This is taking words from people we know. Terry doesn't have to come out and hit with his bandana off and his belly and his sunglasses off. And not as Hogan, but as Terry. To apologize. Nobody's going to tell you have to set him back.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need an apology because that has nothing to do with what the hell's going on TV.
But there was nothing about Hogan grandstanding. It was just him saying goodbye to his friend.
Yeah. And you missed the promo part of it, which was awesome. So.
Yeah.
What, Hogan booked the match in heaven?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was also a tribute for the old school fans. Oh, and to the a-holes that wanted to boo. Or to the critics. Let me rephrase that, my fault. Be a little bit more PC, because to all the critics, or assholes, who thought that there was going to be booze, listen to me. I won't steer you wrong. I told you there wasn't going to be no booze. Because most people with a brain are over it. Well, white people have a hard problem with it.
Yeah.
But the black lady in the crowd that Pat knows, she was happy.
She was very happy.
Oh my god! So yeah.
She was right in the front row. WWE caught her on camera.
Up next, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable defeat the Revival to retain the tag team titles.
A decent tag team match. The Revival ended up getting screwed again by having Dash have his foot on the rope. It was Dash, right? So essentially, they do have another excuse that they got screwed out of that match too. So it'll more than likely continue, and Which, and if so, good, because I thought the 2 matches they had were pretty standout.
Well, my only thing is, can we stop giving the heel sympathy?
Yeah.
It's twice how the faces won a match, and now we're being told they haven't quite gotten it. And this time, I think Bobby's seen the foot on the rope.
Yeah.
When he rolled Gable over on top of Dash. So that means now we get to see a rematch on top of a rematch on top of another rematch. But now we're supposed to feel sorry for the bad guys. While we're at it.
It doesn't matter. Revival's probably going to be in AEW by the end of the year anyway, so.
Yeah, sorry, that's not how it's supposed to go. And once the Revival do win it, they do win the championships. We all get to cheer for the heels because they were given a fair shake. But it's too complicated. Then you got the same NXT Rival videos. Elias came out, he earned himself in the Rumble. Corbin came out, did the same, and then led to a match that somehow only lasted 9 minutes. You would have thought it was like an Iron Man match.
Yeah, that match did feel pretty long.
Baron Corbin defeated Elias.
Yeah, it's not really that great of a sign when a match feels longer than it has to. I mean, there could be good examples like you should chock it full of stuff, but this is not one of those examples. Kind of just very slow pace and not necessarily the most exciting thing you'll see on TV.
Also, please. I don't remember the last time a wrestler managed to suck the life out of a show as much as like Corbin does.
Yeah.
He's not interesting. He's not very good, and WWE's already ruined the not very high potential that he had.
Yeah.
I figured it's not working, but the solution is keep him on TV. He needs to go away for a very long time. I'm not done writing. This show's getting it. You know what? Because it wasn't even as bad as some of the shows from November and December. But you know what? I made a promise to myself. This show is getting it. I didn't give it to them. I'm giving it to these shows now. I just give it to that one role. This one's getting it too. Because this actually stopped a decent streak.
Yeah.
He needs to go on TV. So people can stop hating him so much, I think. And you know what? Elias isn't much better either right now. I'll even go as far as say. Than Corbin. But at least he doesn't drag others down with him.
Yeah.
Elias is on that hot right now, but he doesn't drag the others down with him. Corbin, he's actively destroying the shows he's on.
May have been a mistake to turn Elias' face.
I agree. To their fairness, they did listen to the crowd.
Yeah, they did.
People say they want to listen. They don't say you always have to do everything we say either. We're not the smartest bunch. You gotta really pick and choose the wrestling fan. There's people like us. Then there's the rest of the Wells Fargo Center parking lot. I know we're outnumbered. But there's people like us. And then there's the rest of them. Yes, friends of ours, that includes you too in that group. With Seth Rollins, girl.
Yes.
Yolanda, we're a cool girl. She's not watching. Shout out to my friend Yo. Seriously, if you're not from Philly and you ever met those people, you wonder why we still go out there and stand. Dumbest bag of rocks I've ever seen. Just one little time, one ruin it for you. You guys see for yourself. Charlie Caruso arrived to the arena last year. Stephanie!
It's Charlie. No, it's Stephanie.
Wait till you meet Arthea. That's alright.
Oh, yeah.
Our resident grandma, who might be a drunk. Who has a crush on him?
She has a crush on Ant now.
Yeah, she's having a crush on Big Daddy Pat, though.
Yeah.
Up next, on this nice hour and a half of Raw, Braun comes out for the showdown with Brock. Heyman and Lesnar show up on the screen, with Heyman told him how Strowman's looking for a confrontation. The words that Strowman needs to understand are so to change because Lesnar came out there right now, there would be no Royal Rumble title match. I think us and Lesnar will all be okay with that.
Yes.
Strowman stays in the ring saying he's waiting for Beastie Boy. Heyman tells Brock not to. Worry about it, and staying back. Then we get to the awkward part, where it was awkward, with Strowman telling Lesnar he must be scared, and then it was like silence. And then Lesnar just starts like cracking up.
Yeah.
And then Heyman and then Strowman just keeps on repeating, get these hands. Until Brock decides to do something, and that's come out to take a laugh.
Yeah.
Around the ring. That was it.
Yeah. The rumor is Braun Strowman's not actually medically cleared.
Clearly.
For physical contact. And if so, they're not going to be able to build up anything until he does. Because any interest will be just a physical confrontation. Not that there's going to be much interest in it, to be fair. But whatever interest there would be more physical confrontation. So pretty much they're sort of hand-tied with that, and it wasn't good.
It was awful. They clearly have no way around Strowman being the challenger of the month. Virgin or not, he has no chance to win, and they know that we know that.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you do the match twice, though, with Lesnar winning both times. The most recent match being without breaking sweat, too. So.
Yeah.
By the way, side note, I've read this all day. The last time Lesnar defended the championship, not counting house shows, that wasn't against Strowman or Roman. Go.
Samoa Joe.
Very good. July 2017, the day the greatest podcast of your life starts.
Yes. This very channel.
And you wonder why the match stopped meaning anything years ago. Up next, Apollo Crews and Ember Moon defeat Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox.
Yeah, it's about as interesting as you could possibly think it was. At least it was kept short and sweet.
The horrible people got no offense in this episode. Nice sell though on the Eclipse by
Yeah, I'll give her that credit. Yeah.
What's her name? Alicia Fox. Then we have our everybody's moment they were waiting for. Alexa debuts her talk show because they do not know. When Alexa has these kind of segments, they do not know how to run them. They just end up being terrible. This week's terrible segment is for the moment of bliss. After demanding a cup of coffee, I think it was, I don't know. We see a video on Ronda's year, then Ronda talks about something, and then says that she's a fighting champion like Charlotte and Becky, and then
Seems like Ronda doesn't have any material.
since Survivor Series,
Yeah.
Then after Becky stole her underwear, then she started talking about someone who's more athletic than Charlotte, had a tougher road here than Becky, and is more talented than has more talent in her pinky than both of them, and that was Sasha. So here comes Nia. Well, she knew what she was gagging, right?
Yeah.
She was listening to Ronda talk, I guess.
Or she was gagging because she was very
They're
tall.
talk either way. Yeah, she was gagging.
Okay, I'm only going to say this.
And I think we both said
Ronda's promo was going absolutely nowhere, but it hadn't gone off the cliff yet. It was going to, but it hadn't got to that edge yet. Then Nia comes out and
Then Nia wanted to know when she was getting her rematch from TLC. And then she said someone has a girl crush on Sasha. And then Sasha came out and said she was honored by the words, and just look at Sasha. Somebody had a stick up their ass when she was saying that to Ronda.
yeah.
She said she would love to face Ronda for the title, and she started to lose with grace. Nia said the line starts behind her because she's a 300.5 ounce woman.
Yep.
Yes, queen. She is 19 pounds almost. Not one healthy woman.
Even though she already lost her match.
And then Sasha did Bish what line, and then Nia sat down, and then Sasha challenged her to match. Then Nia sat down, crossed her legs, and said, Bish, no, I'm not the Bish. I'm the Bish. Bish.
But I'm not a bitch.
Bish, I'm the Bish. Bish.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the censor was like counting them in one hand. Like, should I hit the button to bleep her out?
I had nothing to say about the segment. That was the segment.
Yeah. Alexa was fine. Ronda wasn't going anywhere. Was going places down, but going places.
Hello. It's 7:50
Nia,
p.m.
shut up, Alexa.
The latest. It's 30 and close.
Alexa, shut up. Nia just took that thing off the cliff. Although Sasha did have a good line with Bish, what line?
And Nia did have a good line with no, she's only 19 pounds.
Yeah, that she's only 300.5 ounces.
Which rounds up to a little below 19 pounds.
Yes.
Okay, girl. After that, Sasha luckily, thankfully beat Nia to face Ronda at the Rumble.
Yes. The match, it was a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, Nia and Corbin are in the same boat for me.
Yeah.
They're the kind of people just need to go away for a while or never come back, one or the other.
I'll be nice. They can get a mini paycheck, but then they have to be off TV for a while.
They'll be good for AEW.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both...
No, don't bring AEW down.
They both are in similar position. They both got done with some terrible stories as of late. And then they end fuse. And they're both going to try out there week because the fans are getting more sick of them. So there you go. And they kill the show whenever they appear, so there you go.
Yeah.
They don't want to do anything new, but they keep doing the same stuff over and over. And the main event, Seth Rollins defeat, the Ambrose defeat Seth Rollins through good hair, Hall Championship, next to Bobby Lashley in full Skywalker.
Pretty decent match. Maybe I expect a little bit more of a fight aspect from it, a little bit more, I would say less just going through the arena, more like pounding the crap out of each other.
Yeah.
That's more or less what I wanted.
I thought it
was okay.
I thought before the commercial was better than after the commercial.
Mm-hmm.
When it started the match back, well, when Seth jumped him and started the match backstage.
Yeah.
I thought the match was shorter. Yeah, it was a good brawl, but they telegraphed the ending by about like 9 miles.
Yes.
There wasn't no way high Lashley cost Rollins the match, so there you go.
Although I will say this, after the match,
yeah,
I actually really did like Lashley's beatdown. This is the Lashley we should have gotten the whole time.
Right, now, my only other issue with that is I don't have a problem with Lashley being down, Seth. For me, the bigger problem is they set Rollins up as being back last week. For us to get reinvested in him, for him to just lose clean this week.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Lashley vs. Rollins will be fine, and Dean, can't find someone else to do because I'm not sure who's next in line. And the only reason it took me a while was I opened up my email in the browser because I did write stuff I wanted to say about Raw.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a Raw review. SmackDown, NXT, UK, NXT, and 2 my lobby next. Don't worry.
Yes.
I had to get this out my system. This is 4 paragraphs I wrote. I need to get out now.
Go on.
He loves my rants. He thinks this
Yes.
This show was a perfect example of everything that is wrong with Raw right now.
Okay.
Alright. Up next.
That wasn't 4 paragraphs.
Yeah, no.
That's a sentence.
The wrestling was fine at times. Will you agree there?
Yeah.
I have enough time right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
15 minutes, yeah. Even
It's a Saturday. We got time.
No, I'm not talking about regular time. I'm talking about video time. Yeah, about 14 minutes, yeah.
You're good.
The wrestling was even good at some points, the 2 Seth matches. But the people in the stories they keep on bringing out are death. Between acts the fans do not want to see, Nia and Corbin. Sorry, I had to make you Nia. Because I pointed to you.
Sorry, Nia's better than Corbin anyway, so.
Okay. We'll debate that one off here.
She's not as overused.
Yeah, remember when Corbin almost killed everybody he's fought?
That's a good point, yeah.
Oh, okay. Nia does have better matches. So I'll go.
Nia has gotten a reaction, though.
When Nia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive. for somebody with that lack of ability. Or to talented people who have no story and just float from match to match. Apollo and Bailey. Or in Bailey's case now, it looks like she's going to be Sasha's Tamina.
Yeah.
To fuse and keep going with wild logical booking they have going this week. The Revival versus Gable and Rude. There's certain problems with this show that the good stuff is completely drowned out. Leave out the Mean Gene stuff. I'm talking about stories. I know they had to deal with the holidays and the big football game on Monday. But we're less than 3 weeks away from Royal Rumble, 3 weeks away from Mania, with almost nothing looks like it's even going to start on Raw's side. In theory, Rollins wins the Rumble, I would think, to set a feud with Lesnar, right?
Yeah, that's my prevailing opinion.
Which will be over Lesnar not being around enough. That's what the feud's going to be about. And Rollins being the man, all of that. The problem though is what else do they have besides that in the women's match on Raw? No, I'm actually asking.
Nothing.
It's certainly not too late to fix things up, but the shows continue like this is a flaming death for the TV show. There you go. There's no reason to care about so much to what people are going to do because they're still in the same place they were months ago. Elias, Corbin, outside of his time as GM. Strowman, Lashley, Balor, and probably others all virtually in the same place they were a year ago. With no significant title reigns for any of them in that whole time frame. Why is that? Well, it could be because the Intercontinental title is the de facto world title right now. Because Lesnar has to face Strowman for his quarterly defense.
Yes.
And leave.
Because, if it hasn't worked the other 2 times, why not try for a third?
The whole show needs a completely different style to present itself. But I wrote all these kind of reviews out. If I want to do it weekly for all the shows. I did this for all the shows, so the Rolls just happens to be the biggest. Just to clarify, I've heard these over. And it's not like WWE doesn't know how to do it. The role needs a completely different style to present itself, and the thing about it most is it's not like WWE doesn't know how to do it. SmackDown and NXT, heck, even 205 Live, know how to do that stuff. But Raw can't figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't been this sick of this show, of Raw in a very long time. And so much because of the fact that they know how to do it properly. And just won't. I don't know if it's the lack of a proper world champion. I'm not even trying to blame Brock there. I don't know if that's what's not helping the writers. Or the writers being hacks. Good chance.
Yeah.
Or Vince losing his touch. Good chance. Or some combination of everything.
Probably the best chance.
But it needs to change. It needs to change soon. It was a terribly... It wasn't worst Raw of all time levels back in November, like the weekend for Star Shivers.
But for you, it's the more
terribly dull show.
And for you right now, it's one of the more disheartening ones.
Yeah, with 2 good matches, not being able to see it because they know how to do it. Is the problem?
There's someone there that knows how to do it. Yeah.
They won't do it. And boy, do I have a rant for the next show too. Up next, SmackDown. NXT came to a live.
See you then.
And man, do I go on right there.